Hello and welcome back once again to Patio Prayer and Praise Time. It's an awesome day here in Texas. Nice, shiny, bright day. And I'm here on the patio once again. And we hope everyone is staying safe. This is December 2020. And we know that this has been a year of reflection, a year of thankfulness. If you're still here in December, we just want to tell the Lord thank you, because we know that there's been so many tragic loss with the coronavirus, the COVID-19. So many families have lost so many family members and have suffered and are suffering from that terrible virus. So if you're still here in December, just tell the Lord thank you. And while I'm here, let me just drop this little nugget with you that I stole from my husband and what he was sharing with me, and it was continuing in the power. So we're going to continue in God's power going into 2021. You know, so many times we experience things more than once, and God is, a lot of times he give us the step-by-step plan the first time around how to have victory in that area. And I just want to encourage you today not to forget what he's spoken to you the first time around if you have to repeat a situation, because a lot of times people say when you repeat a situation that you don't pass the test. So I don't know if that's true or not, and I don't know a scripture for that, but I do know that if he gave you step-by-step plan the first time around, the second time around, Philippians 8:16 lets us know that nevertheless we have already attained. Let us walk by the same rule, and let us mind the same thing. So let's just be reminded of that victory and that step-by-step plan he'd given us before. And a great example of that, we have a home that we rent, and people in the neighborhood gets to drive through that drive around to their back alleys. But for some reason the city wants to send us citations for repairing that driveway. And we had gotten a citation before, and God had given Honey a plan and a word in the self same hour how to get victory while he was in court. And so we received another citation. So Honey was like, you know what, God had already gave me the plan, so I'm just going to go ahead and go to the court before the judge and just tell that judge the same thing that I told the other judge, and you know, we should be fine. Well, once he got to the court, he noticed that it was taking a long time for the judge to call his name for him to approach the bench. So he went ahead and he talked to the bailiff, and he was just wondering why the judge had not called his name. And there were people coming in after him who was approaching the bench before he had gotten called. And so as a courtesy to Honey, the bailiff went and just asked the judge, you know, we have a guy here named Woodruff, and he's just wondering about his case. He's been here for a while and he hadn't called his name. Well, the judge told the bailiff that that case had been thrown out 2 weeks ago. So we was like, wow, he's so excited. And then I thought about that scripture, Philippians 8:16, and it starts off with nevertheless. And I said, you know what? He's just saying nevertheless. God is never going to do less than he did for you the first time around. He will do exceedingly abundantly above all that you ask or think if you continue in his power. So, just as a nugget, whatever you've been doing to overcome 2020, to keep you in the spirit, that's keeping you motivated, that's keeping you in a winning way, continue in his power, and he will never do less. So this is your girl again, Lady Rose, and thanks again for joining us. So again, like, subscribe, click the notification bell, and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, YouTube. And remember that you are happy, healthy, wealthy, fit, and forgiving. God bless you, and stay safe.